Welcome to completing the DD93 course.
Michael and his brother Daniel joined the military together when they were single. They completed boot camp together, went to the same school for training, and were stationed together and were inseparable. So when it came time to complete the emergency data records in case of injury or death, it was natural that Michael designated his brother Daniel as his beneficiary on his Department of Defense Form 93, or DD Form 93. 2 years later, Michael met and married his wife Kim. Although Michael and Daniel remained close, Michael settled into married life and his brother Daniel into his single life. 2 months after his wedding, Michael was deployed to Afghanistan and had to leave his pregnant wife. During the tour, Michael's caravan hit a roadside bomb. His squad came under heavy gunfire, and Michael was killed, leaving his wife and new baby girl alone without a husband or father. Unfortunately, Michael inadvertently neglected to update his DD Form 93 to reflect his wife as his beneficiary for the death gratuity. Instead, the money went to his brother Daniel, and his family was not able to meet immediate financial obligations since Kim's income alone did not cover expenses. The death gratuity benefit is a lump sum payment of $100,000 made by the Department of Defense to the designated beneficiaries identified by the service member prior to death. The service member may designate any person or persons to receive up to 100% in 10% increments to each designated beneficiary. The benefit is paid when a service member dies on active duty for training, or inactive duty for training. Additionally, retired, separated, or discharged service members who die within 120 days of separation are eligible for the benefit if the death is determined to be service-related. This benefit provides immediate monetary assistance to your beneficiaries in the event of your death to meet financial obligations such as housing, food, utilities, and child care immediately following your death and before other survivor benefits, if any, become available. The death gratuity benefit payment is paid to the person or persons designated by the service member, usually within 72 hours of notification of the service member's death. The DD Form 93 is your voice after you are gone. It provides the names and addresses of the persons you desire to be notified in case of emergency or death, designates certain benefits in the event of your death, designates the person authorized to direct disposition of your remains, and is a guide for the disposition of your pay and allowances if captured, missing, or deceased. If you do not designate a beneficiary to receive the death gratuity benefit, the Service Casualty Office and their representatives will designate a beneficiary in accordance with existing law, which may not be your preference. It also provides information to assist with notifying your next of kin in the event that you become a casualty. The information you provide on the DD Form 93 should be accurate and relevant to ensure immediate notification to your next of kin, and to make it possible for your service to provide timely travel for family members as necessary. You are required to verify the accuracy of the information on the DD Form 93 during initial enlistment, prior to a permanent change of station, upon reporting to a new duty station, when on temporary duty that exceeds 30 days, prior to deployment regardless of length, and once a year. You should also update the DD Form 93 immediately when life events such as getting married, divorced, or the birth or adoption of a child occur. It is important to update the DD Form 93 regularly as it impacts the death gratuity benefit. The purpose of the death gratuity benefit is to provide immediate monetary assistance to designated survivors to meet immediate financial needs until other survivor benefits, if any, become available. Keep in mind that unless you designate your immediate family as a beneficiary, particularly your spouse, they may not be able to manage financially without you and your income to cover immediate expenses like rent, groceries, utilities, and travel. Also note that by law, Spouses are notified by letter from the service member's command if anyone other than the spouse is designated as beneficiary. To update your DD Form 93, visit or call the administrative office on your installation to complete and sign the form electronically. You must complete the form in its entirety. Start at the top and work your way down to ensure that you do not miss any fields. If you have additional pertinent information, for example, directions to your parents' rural address, that is useful for the notification, please include it in the continuation remarks section. If the form is not completed electronically, the service member must sign in blue or black ink, and a witness, disinterested party, must print and sign. The DD Form 93 must be returned to the appropriate administrative office. The DD Form 93 is your way to ensure that your family is taken care of in the event of your injury or death by designating them as the beneficiary for the death gratuity benefit. Review and update your records today.
Thank you for watching Completing the DD93.